Hello my friends, I'm the FlightlessBird and this is your story-based gaming channel. And this is our blind let's play of Quest for 5, Dragonfire. So we just got here to Simaria. We look like, oh, there's a little wolfy friend like from Quest for 3. So we just came from Knob Hill and the Hall of Kings. And it looks like we have all this area to explore today.
Welcome, welcome, stranger. I am Marak, and this is my stand of food. If you find yourself suffering from the pangs of hunger, or desire just a snack to brighten your day, you have come to the proper place. May I aid you in any way? Just let me know, for I am at your service.
Well, hello, Marak. I did not mean to talk to you. I was just looking around this area. Normally I start from left to right, but I don't want to be rude. So let's go ahead and say hello to Marak. Greet.
I am well and fine, thank you. It is a beautiful day, is it not?
It is a beautiful day. This place is absolutely gorgeous. What can you tell me about it?
This city can be confusing to those new here. Silmaria has 4 plazas. This is the town center and the place of merchants. Above us is the plaza called Knob Hill. There are 2 paths that lead downward from this plaza. One will take you to the docks, the other to the westmost gates of the town.
Okay, we just came from Knob Hill. What can you tell me about the town center?
Here is where you may buy things of beauty of my life mate, enjoy the music of my daughter, or find things of use from Wolfie the artisan. You might also save your money at the bank, find things of mysterious power at the shop of magic, or items to improve your health at the apothecary's shop.
Okay, so this has to be the magic shop. The other place is probably the bank, which means to the right is the apothecary. So let's talk to these 4 people first, and then we'll go left to right from bank to magic shop and apothecary. That is, if we have enough time. It's already 4:30 at night. Tell me about the bank.
The bank is the fine building with the winged lion statues. The banker will be happy to take your money.
I am sure. What's that old South Park thing? And it's gone. Tell me about the magic shop.
Do not be dismayed by the wizard Chakra. He is powerful and wise, and has a deep heart.
Oh, I'm kind of disappointed that he said the wizard chakra. Because when I saw the eye here, I was thinking of, Zara from Spielburg. And I was like, oh, right, Zara's going to be back, but she's not. Tell me about the apothecary.
The apothecary is run by a most interesting human and his life mate. They are both caring people and will aid you in any way they can.
Sounds good. What can you tell me about Knob Hill?
At Knob Hill, you will find the Hall of Kings, center of the leadership of the city. You will also find the arena, a place where combats are held for the recreation. Many of the wealthiest of Silmaria reside on Knob Hill. There is also a magical device of which I have no real knowledge.
Yeah, I assume this is the game telling the player, hey, if you're a thief and you would like to make some money, go to Knob Hill. Tell me about the spinning hat.
I suggest you go up to Knob Hill and look at the thing yourself. You are more likely to know more of it than I.
We did come from there. What are the docks?
At his shop beside the docks, you will meet the weaponer Pholus. There is also an inn and tavern there. I have heard there is some sort of school located nearby, but I do not know for certain.
I wonder if that is the academy that Dr. Cranium told us about. What can you tell me about the weaponer?
Pholus is a centaur weaponsmith, and he makes a variety of weapons. He would be delighted to sell you something, I am certain.
I'm just so glad it's not that guy from Quest for Glory 2. You know, the one we arm wrestled, because I didn't like that guy at all. Tell me about the tavern.
The Dead Parrot Inn attracts adventurers and travelers to relax within its walls. I have never ventured there myself, for those who stand guard remind me unpleasantly of why I left Rasier.
I can understand that. What about the West Gate?
At the west end of this city, you will find the Adventurers Guild and Gnome Anne's Inn.
And what is this inn?
Anne is a very amusing person, and I believe that her inn would be a good place to spend one's nights.
I'm guessing that's probably where Fenris set us up. Tell us about the food stand.
I have foods of all types to delight the taste. From savory to sweet, I have something that is unique.
And what of the island?
The island of Marit is usually very popular this time of year. Unfortunately, the death of the king and the invasion have driven many away.
And how about yourself?
I am Marak, a kata from the land of Rasier, desert birthplace of my people. My family and I have journeyed afar to serve one and all with such pleasures that they might fancy.
And your family?
My mate and beloved is Sarah, maker of gifts who has a stand on the other side of the plaza. My darling daughter is a fine musician and shares her love of music with all who have ears.
I would love to hear her play. What are your pleasures?
My family and I sell joys for the ear and the taste and the eye. My wares treat the mouth to a variety of sensory experiences from this region and beyond.
And what are the katas in general?
We kata are a desert people from the lands to the east. We are traders and merchants to the world.
And what of Rasier?
Several years ago, my people were driven from our homeland and scattered with the winds by a most evil man who usurped the throne of Rasier from its rightful emir. I have heard word that my homeland has been freed by a hero, and the land is now ruled by a wise and gracious woman. One day my family and I shall all return to the desert lands once more.
You must be speaking of Zaisha. Tell me about this hero.
It has been said that a mighty hero was brought to the desert lands by my people. He defeated the foul wizard that drove away the kata. The hero is said to be a most kind and brave man.
He is a mighty hero. I like that. Tell me of the woman whose name I'm assuming is Zaisha.
The new ruler of Rasier is the daughter of the old emir. She proved herself to be resourceful and wise, and welcomes my people home. Her name is Zaisha.
Yes, Zaisha. Zaisha was a woman who she asked for our help, and we came in and we had to give her clothes, as well as our ID card. And in the strangest thing ever, us giving her our clothes also included apparently a wig and a face mask, because Zaisha looked exactly like us, even though we just gave her clothes. I mean, it was awesome. But with our ID and our clothes, she was able to escape the city. And then it looks like she came back to the city and ruled. I'm proud of her. So I see you mentioned a hero and a woman. Well, let me tell you a little bit about my adventures.
So, you are a friend of my people? It is an honor to meet such a hero. You are already a part of kata stories and history.
I'm honored. Thank you.
It is a pleasure to meet you, and I hope that I may aid you in any way that I can.
Let's go ahead and buy things. We're not going to make the thieves hunt on him. We got more fruit. We got gyros. Thin slices of spicy meat laid on top of a pita bread, covered with cucumber dressing and red onions. It's much tastier than it sounds. I'm not a huge fan of cucumbers and onions. But yeah, I mean, it probably does sound pretty tasty. Oh, what the? Okay, this, not so much. This artichoke pizza has a nice crust and plenty of cheese and sauce to make it messy but tasty. Artichokes on pizza, however, are an acquired taste. Remember that great Futurama episode with, what was it, Ken of Artichokes? Pepperoni pizza. This well-made pizza has a spicy crust, a succulent sauce, a chewy cheese, and a pepperoni. That actually does sound pretty good. And what is this? We got chocolatakia. This nice container of chocolatakia resembles a box of chocolates in appearance, smell, and taste. I want chocolates right now. What are we gonna do? We're gonna get some fruit. Let's go ahead and get 15. Actually, we'll get 20 because we have 5, right?
May your mouth be charmed by the taste of it. Many thanks.
I always like to have extra rations on hand just so we don't have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and talk to the girl here. You can look but don't touch. Salah is deeply involved with the music. Oh, she's playing our song! Oh, that's amazing. And we actually had to click on her in order for her to start playing. It's so cool. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here because he mentioned there's 4 people in this area. And one should be right here. Hello. We don't want to buy anything yet. We want to talk
Greetings,
first.
wanderer from afar. Welcome to the sea sands and shores of Silmaria. I am Sarah, a kata merchant of jewelry and gifts. How may I aid you on your journey?
Well, hello, Sarah. How you doing?
Welcome again, and thrice more welcome. You have the manners of one who earns the respect of all around you.
I do my best. Tell me about the katas.
We are the children of the desert sands, traders and merchants to 1,000 lands. My mate Marak, the food seller, and my daughter Sala, the maker of music, have come to this land of water and waves to make our fortune.
I just love how she says this. We are the children of the desert sands, traders and merchants to 1,000 lands. That's so poetic. It's so beautiful. I love it. Tell me about Marak.
My life mate Marak sells food from a cart. He is on the other side of this plaza.
And how about your daughter, Salah?
Sala is still but a kitten, but she has talent and the will to become a highly skilled musician someday. Perhaps soon she will be invited to perform somewhere other than the streets of Silmaria. However, she is shy and doesn't speak except with her music.
You know, I know a good inn in Shapier, is where you guys are basically from, and I know a couple of innkeepers, and one of them is a beautiful dancer. Maybe she could pair up. Tell me about what you sell.
I am the seller of jewelry and baubles to please the eye and enhance the beauty of the wearer.
And how are you today, Sarah?
I am most well, kind sir. I hope that I may be of service to you always.
What about Simaria?
This is a beautiful city, although there is too much water for the desert fur of a kata. This is the town square, where the merchants have shops and stands.
And do you know any rumors?
There is word said that a hero has been summoned to this land to drive away the invaders and restore the peace of Silmaria.
Well, I'm going to try to do my best. What can you tell me about invaders?
The countryside has been overwhelmed with an army of outsiders. The city may be attacked at any time. That is why this city is so empty. Most of the people and visitors have gone elsewhere.
Speaking of Shapier, let me tell you about this wonderful land.
So, you are the Prince of Shapier. You are a great hero of our homeland. I am most honored to speak with you, Kata friend.
And I'm most honored to speak with you, Kata.
May you find in this land the heart's content which you seek.
Thank you, friend. Let's see what she sells. We can sell things now? Oh, that's so cool. I remember the jewelry in Quest for Glory 4 that we couldn't sell. Then again, didn't really need the money anyway. We can buy a bead necklace. This pretty necklace was made with care. Pretty shell necklace. We can buy jewelry. Speaking of jewelry, this jewelry is attractive and will make a nice gift for the right person for 40. Good luck charm. This piece of jewelry is supposed to improve your luck magically. Oh, but man, that's expensive. 200 drachmas when we need 1,000. Hera's ring. This lovely ring is a symbol of marital love and devotion. Hera was the goddess of marriage in ancient Helena. 500 coins. Well, that's actually kind of cool. Does that mean we can get married in this game? Because I'm sick and tired of being alone. Or do we need to give it to someone so they can get married? That's probably more likely. You know the life of a hero. The life of a hero is alone. Barrel! The barrel is filled with rainwater. It's too heavy to push around. If you don't get the barrel reference, it's from the Atelier series. Great games.
Greetings.
Greetings, my
It is
friend.
always a pleasure to meet someone new. Welcome to Silmaria. I am Wolfie, an artist, an artisan of Grecian urns and amphoria.
Well, hello, Wolfie. You really have a very positive, vibrant personality. Hello, how are you doing?
It is most genuinely a pleasure to be seeing you. My tail wags very fast.
Aww. What can you tell me about amphore?
An amphora is a Grecian urn. It is used to carry liquids of all varieties.
Well, that begs the question then, what is a Grecian urn?
Are we speaking union or non-union?
I don't know. Is it Australian or European? Tell me about Simaria.
Silmaria is a very fine city, yes indeed. This is the best place to buy many things in this town square. You can meet many people here as well. Some of them will be so kind as to not pick your pocket as they walk by. At the docks you can rent a boat and take a pleasant sea voyage. It is most fun, as long as you do not drown or get attacked by the sea people. I am not much up at Nob Hill, except daily to read the notices and to keep informed of many things that go on in this city. It is how I know the assassin has been killing people on the streets of Silmaria. I have even made a visit to the Guild of the Adventurers in the west part of town, even though I am not an adventurer. The guildmaster there is most impressive. If he came where I came from, he would be sacred. I
really?
think you will be very happy in Silmaria. It is a very good place to be, even if the city is soon to be overrun with foreign soldiers and destroyed economically by war with the sea people. Oh, you must be very careful of the monsters, thieves, and the assassins here too. All in all, you will find Silmaria to be most exciting.
I just love his personality. He's like saying all these really horrible things about the city, but yet his outlook is just so bright. I mean, you need to be around people like this because we live in a time when there's just too much negativity in the world. You know, surround yourself with positive people. Tell me about the soldiers.
It is said that the countryside is overrun by the invaders from the north. Soon they will be knocking at our gates and asking to take over the kingdom, I am thinking.
And what about the war?
The sea people have been attacking many of the ships that sail to and from our harbor. The lives of many fish have been spared, for the fishermen have left this island. It is just as well, for they lost their homes to the soldiers.
That's sad to hear. What about the thieves?
This was once a very fine place for thieves. There was not a day gone by when I did not admire how a thief had taken something before my eyes without me seeing him. Most of them are gone away right now. I have heard that these thieves are off searching for an ebony raven. This is most curious, for I have seen such a bird flying over the city. You would think that they would look up there for it first.
I don't think they're looking for a real bird, Wolfie. They're looking for the blackbird, the Maltese falcon, which has been eluding us every single game. In Quest for Glory 1, the remake, you know, we saw a fake of it in Elsa's. And then Quest for Glory 2, if you do a side quest, you could actually get a fake one. I don't know where you get it in Quest for Glory 3. Apparently you get it in a bazaar, but I've never actually played a thief before in Quest for Glory 3, so I don't know. Quest for Glory 4 is the most obvious. You get it up in the monastery, but it was a fake. Tell me about the assassin.
The king of Silmaria was killed by an assassin, or so it is said. There is another person that the assassin has murdered, if the rumor is to be true. It is a wonder if we are not all killed by him.
I would really like to know more about that other person, if you knew him. How are you, Wolfie?
You wish to know more about me? I am only an artist trying to make a living by selling what crafts that I can. I come from the lands of Punjabi, where my people the canines live. I am skilled at making art with clay or paint. If you have need of something made or painted, then I would be most happy to be doing it for you.
Thank you. Tell me about your art.
I am making these amphora and pots to sell for the people. I am also making nice maps for people to get lost with. Most of all, I am painting fine pictures that never sell. Tailors do make very good paintbrushes if you are lucky enough to have one.
I'm definitely gonna buy stuff from you, Wolfie. I just need more money. Tell me about the canines.
My people are cunning and clever, I am thinking. There is not a one of us who does not make very much money by working all the time. In this way, we do not find the time to spend the money we make.
Oh, that's a shame. You should definitely make sure that you're happy, buddy. Tell me about Punjabi.
Punjabi is lying to the east of here by many, many miles. It is in the land of India. Someday I hope to sell enough to be making my way back to there. At times I am most homesick.
And what of yourself?
Oh my goodness, you are certainly a hero. This is very good, because it is that Silmaria could use your help, I am thinking.
I'm thinking so too. I'm gonna do my best, buddy, I promise. Goodbye.
As they would say in the lands I have come from, namaste. This means greetings to you, and I am hoping much to see you again.
Well, namaste to you too, Wolfie. Let me go ahead and see what you sell. You sell amphora, sorry. This amphora makes a good vessel for carrying liquids of any variety. You sell a map. This map will help you get your bearings to figure out where you are going. Now, I know our money is short, but I want to buy a map because I remember how important maps were in Quest of Glory 2. How about 35?
That is a very good offer, but it is not enough for me to accept. Perhaps you will give me this much for it.
40?
Now we seem to be getting forward movement here. I think that you should offer me this.
Oh, 43.
Very good, very good. This is close to being an agreement. Perhaps you will pay me this?
Sure, 44 sounds good.
This is very, very good. We have made an agreement which we both agree upon.
I'm really glad this is back. I absolutely love this in Quest of Glory 3, the bargaining system. And I'm so happy to see it's here in Quest of Glory 5. We can also buy a balloon painting. Wolfie has painted a lovely landscape of a floating balloon. It looks so realistic, you almost expect the balloon to float away. Definitely want to buy this, but it's, you know, just a little too expensive right now. And who knows what else we need to buy. Let's look at the map. Use. Oh, okay. So it's not a magic map like Quest of Glory 2. But it does tell us all the islands and where we're at. So this is Marie. Here we are in Simaria, to the southeast. And then to the northeast of us is Kyros. Southeast of us is Naxos. And then to the westish of us, we have Paros and... I don't know if that's Tiwos or Timos. Then we have Ios to the north. And then we have some islands, which is Delos or Delos, Sara, Skyros, which is an actual island in ancient Greece. I remember reading the Iliad and looking at this name and thinking, oh, that's where they got Skyrim from. I don't know if that's true, but I like to think so. We have Kia, Piperi or Piperi or Piperai, Spetsai, Hydra. I wonder if Hydra Island has hydras. That is something that would be very Greek mythological. That would be something that's very Greek mythology. We have Zanti, Limnos, and Minos, or Minos. And, you know, in ancient Greek mythology, the island of Minos, you know, King Minos was... Yeah, if you know that in mythology, you know that there's a bunch of things that we could find there, which I'm really excited for. Alright, let's head to the first building here, which I'm assuming is a bank. This winged lion makes an impressive statue. The lion statue shows no sign that birds land on it, but there is a pile of feathers on the ground below, and the lion looks very pleased with himself. The bank is a most impressive edifice. Let's enter the bank, shall we? You open the door and enter the bank.
Greetings and welcome to the first bank of Silmaria. This is the safest place to keep your savings secure from pickpockets and thieves. Would you like to leave your money with me? Oh, it's you. I was told you were coming. Your friend set up a savings account in your name. Hefty sum of 500 drachmas. You've got some generous friends, let me tell you.
They are very generous, for sure. This is a picture of a man counting money. This caption says, "Our hero, Scrooge." The large vase is cheap and too heavy to swap. These weights are used for the scale. The scale is used to weigh coins. Through the door of the bank gate, you can see the vault door. The banker has a conservative, reserved look about him. The winged lion seems to be a symbol of dependability and the security of this banking establishment. Either that or the statue maker had a sale of winged lions. Feeling lonely? We'll be happy to let you borrow money for the next house at only 25% interest from Had It Weekly. The banker has a conservative reserved look about him. Hey, let's go ahead and talk to the banker. So, hello, Mr. Banker.
Hi there. Have you invested in your future? This is the place to save.
Tell me about yourself, will you?
I'm Sam the banker man. I own and run this bank. Would you like to make a deposit?
Perhaps first, can you tell me about the bank?
The first bank of Silmaria will keep your money safe and secure. Drachmas can get heavy when you carry too much of it, and you make yourself a target for every cut purse around.
And what can you tell me about the right of rulership?
The Right of Rulership Fund is set up for the competition to become King of Silmaria. You need to contribute 1,000 drachmas in order to enter the Right of Rulership. Usually people have friends and relatives help raise that much cash. We have one fund which gets contributions from all the guards in Silmaria. It takes a lot of money to enter the Right of Rulership, but it is a great honor to compete to become king.
So you're saying that one of the guards is competing to become king because all the guards raise money? You know, that actually sounds like someone who would be a good king. Possibly. Yeah, okay. Just because you're a loyal guard doesn't mean you would make a good ruler. But if you were someone that all the guards respected, that would mean you're a good leader, and therefore you probably would be a good king. Tell me about savings.
Your savings will be kept in the most secure safe in all of Silmaria. The safe is equipped with the latest in modern locks and has a complex strap guaranteed to fry the robber foolish enough to try it. Thanks to your good friends, you've already got 500 drachmas in your account.
I just wonder if you played as a thief, would you get a chance to break into this vault? I'm curious now. Let me tell you about my awesome friends.
That lion guy said that he and Erasmus the wizard were starting the savings account for you. They wanted you to enter the Right of Rulership. Man, you have strange taste in friends, but they sure make good ones.
Yes, Rakesh is a very honorable individual. I'm proud that he's my friend. And Erasmus has helped me tons, and he's a good guy. And I love Fenris. Fenris is amazing. Don't forget the cheese. Yes, I know. Don't forget the cheese. Tell me about Simaria.
Silmaria is a great place to settle down and save a little for the future. Too many people forget how important a savings account can be, particularly adventurers. Adventurers think they can fight monsters forever. Next thing they know, they are begging in alleyways, a sad fate for a once respectable hero. So save today to keep the alleys away, I always say.
I like that line. Let me tell you about myself.
I thought you looked familiar. Yeah, we met in Spielburg, where I was working the alley as a professional panhandler.
Wait, we did?
It wasn't long after you left Spielburg that the pass cleared, and the tourists flocked back to town. I made a small fortune and said bye-bye to those cold climes. Came to Silmaria and needed some place to stash my cash, so I started my own bank. Seemed appropriate after all. I'm still asking others for their money.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and check on this, but the peddler that we met in Quest for Glory 1 in Spielburg, it was in between the... What house was that? The butcher shop? Well, it was in between one shop and the tavern in that dark area where Erana's spell didn't touch. So Erana's protection spell can basically protect everyone within the town, except not everywhere. So there's a couple spots in the town that it missed. And there was a panhandler in the alleyway who... You know, he was like, alms for the poor, alms for the poor. And, you know, we gave him some money and he told us some information. And he even warned us not to drink the dragon's breath, which, as we know, is completely fatal because it makes your whole body go poof. And, you know, you disappear. Probably worse than Dragonfire. Or, I don't know. We'll have to find out. Let's not find out. But anyway, yeah. So Sam, I mean, that's kind of trippy to know that the peddler from Quest for Glory 1 is running the bank in Quest for Glory 5. How cool is that? That's just amazing. It's good to see you again, Sam.
Our banking hours are dawn to dusk daily. When you save here, you know your money is safe.
Now, what do I want to do here? Do I want to make a transaction? Well, we can't enter the King's Right. We don't have enough money. We have 136 coins on us. I do not know if our savings account basically magically uses money up when we buy things. It seems to suggest that because when we went to a merchant, it had the total coins on the bottom and it had, 700 instead of 200. But at the same time, I'm gonna keep the savings account the same, and I'm just going to keep our current drachmas and, just continue on like this. Have a good day, Sam. Alright, next place. The Eye. Magic shop, I assume. This eye seems to be the universal symbol of magic shops wherever you travel. Yep. You open the doors and enter the magic shop. Just as it becomes 6 o'clock. The stone face seems to guard the entranceway. The flickering light from the candles casts an eerie light upon it. Something boils merrily away in this cauldron. Smells of cinnamon and spice. It's either some sort of arcane potion or the lion tar is making mulled cider. Where's the lion tar at? Hey, something just happened. I stopped. Oh, hello!
Greetings, Prince of Shapier. My father Rakish informed me of your arrival. I am Shakraso Tarna, and this is the magic shop of Silmaria.
Wait, your father is Rakish? I didn't know that. I mean, I knew he had a daughter who we saved in Cruscole 3, but I totally missed the fact that he had a son. Hello, Chakra. It is an honor to meet you, good sir.
Greetings unto you, wizard.
And how are you?
I am a wizard like yourself. I apprentice with my mother, Krisha, and the enchantress Aziza of Shapier. I am specializing in object enchantment.
Krisha is a good woman. How is she?
My mother thinks highly of your magical skills. With several years of devotion to the art, you could become one of the most powerful of wizards.
Maybe, but we have other things we're doing. How is Aziza?
The enchantress Aziza is a very good teacher. She demands precision and dedication to the art of magic. I had to work very hard to please her, but I learned much.
Did you play her game? Because her game is... her game is very interesting. We won it, I think. Ask about enchantments.
I make mystic magnets and have made a magical charm bracelet that enhances a wizard's skills. I also create mana pills and mana potions.
Mana pills and mana potions? First tell me about these mystic magnets.
The mystic magnets are a pair. You set one in a place of safety, a bedroom for example. You have only to use the other magnet upon yourself to teleport instantly back to the room with the other magnet. As you can tell, this can save your life when you are in danger.
That reminds me of the spell from Might Magic. What was it? The Anchor spell? It's a very high water magic spell. Basically, you place the spell somewhere on the world map, and then you could always return to that spot no matter where you were. Which made... I think it's very well used in speedrunning, but I'm not sure. Ask about the magic charm bracelet.
The magic charm bracelet increases the wearer's magical skills immensely. It is very difficult to create, and I have only one available for sale right now.
It's very convenient. You only have one available for sale. I will definitely want to get one of those. What is the difference between a mana pill and a mana potion?
Mana pills help restore some of your magical essence after you have cast spells, and the container will vanish when the pills have been used. Mana potions restore your mana completely. It is more efficient than taking the mana pills, but it is more expensive.
Okay, so mana pills are cheaper, but they don't do as much. Whereas mana potions are restore you completely, but they're more expensive. I remember Cruscole 4, you had to use 3 to 4 fruits from Erana's garden to max your magic. And the thing is, to get 3 or 4 fruits, you had to wait, 3 to 4 days because you could only get 1 fruit each day. Tell me about magic.
This is a land that is rich with magic. This island is rumored to have risen when Atlantis was destroyed eons ago. There are many magical items and weapons to be found here. Many merchants sell such items if they consider you to be trustworthy.
And what spells do you sell?
What is a shop of magic without spells? However, You are an experienced wizard, and I have only a few spells that you are unlikely to have learned elsewhere.
I'm intrigued. Tell me about your shop.
This is my home and workshop, in addition to being a magic shop. If you are interested in purchasing something, just let me know.
Let me tell you about Mordavia.
You freed Erana's soul from a Vuzel. I grieve to learn that Erana is indeed dead, but I rejoice that her soul is at rest.
Once again, I completely 100% agree with you, my friend.
May you walk ever with wonder, wizard.
We're not leaving yet. Let's see what you have to sell. Okay, a magic dagger. Do we need a magic dagger? The answer is no. It would have been really helpful if we had a magic dagger in Quest of Glory 2. Because in Quest of Glory 2, we used the dagger all the time. But here, not so much. We have a magic sword. Mystic Magnet. These Mystic Magnets are designed to mystically draw one magnet to the other, thus teleporting the bearer. 100 coins. I don't know if that's necessary right now. Magic Charm Bracelet. This charm bracelet tingles to the touch with magical energy. 1,500 coins? What? Okay, yes, I definitely want this, but that is really expensive. RIP spell. This spell wards away monsters while you sleep in the wilderness. Being a prudent spellcaster, you should naturally invoke Rest in Peace each night. Oh! It's sort of a one-night Erana protection spell. That's actually pretty excellent. But it's still kind of expensive. Whoa! That is cool. Boom spell. Really expensive again. You need to be a thief. Look how expensive everything is. Oh, shush. No, you don't. This spell creates a skull of magical energy that will explode when something approaches within 10 feet. Juggling Light spell we have. Resistance spell? I don't know if we have that now. I'll have to look. This spell protects the wizard from the effects of heat, lightning, or cold. No, I don't think we have that spell. We have a protection spell. Dazzle we have. What a weird graphic that is. Fascination spell. This spell attracts dumb monsters and damages them slightly when the spell discharges. We have Zap, and here are the pills and potions. So the pills are 10, and the potions are 80. So you can buy 8 pills for 1 potion. I'm gonna buy a few of these.
Reasonable offer, but I would be more content if you were to agree to this amount. This is acceptable.
Okay.
We have a deal.
I'm gonna buy 4 of these. Oh, it looks like I have to bargain again. I'm gonna buy 4. We go to 5?
A reasonable offer, but I would be more content if you were to agree to this amount. Perhaps you would consider offering this. Surely it is worth more to you. This is acceptable. We have a deal.
Okay, so we have some potions. Just in case we need the extra mana. Actually about 5. I only meant to buy 4, but that's okay. Is this our weight bar? Yeah, it is. Wow, we have no problem carrying this much weight. We're fantastic. Alright, let's continue exploring the magic shop. This appears to be some storage chest of some kind. I don't want to be rifling through his things. This sculpture is grim and unpleasant, not something most people would want to look at for long. This crystal globe glows with coruscating lights. This seems to be a tome of magical text. Oh, can we read it? Studying the magical words, you make out the title, The Binding of the Dark. Though the pages are yellow and brittle with age, the words of the first page are powerful. I, Magister Aristotle, the last sorcerer of Silmaria, speak now of the foul magic bound beneath the island in the form of a red dragon. This is the doom of Atlantis that will one day rise again to destroy the world. Flipping through some of the pages, this passage catches your eye. 7 pillars bind the darkness to the bowels of the earth, forged with blood and magic. Only with blood can they then be destroyed. As long as one dragon pillar still stands, the darkness cannot take shape, and thus cannot break the magical bindings. Again, you turn some of the pages until this passage attracts your eye. The power of darkness lies deep within Marit's rocks. Its soul has been bound into the stone of prophecy. Unless the soul of doom drinks deep of life blood and feeds again upon death, the soul will remain in the prophecy stone. I'm sorry if you heard my phone go off there for a second. A few pages further, you read this section. The Temple of Flames give birth to such evil, and now lies buried deep within the dark. May it never again be disturbed, nor the dragon of flame, nor the dragon of doom rise from its flames. A study of one page reveals the following. With the willing sacrifice of the wizards of ancient Atlantis, the doom was bound. Only with the willing sacrifice of life and love may the dark dragon ever be destroyed. Near the end of the book, you discern the following. As long as the dragon pillars stand and the stone of prophecy remains safe, the doom of Atlantis shall remain bound. If it should ever again be released, it cannot be bound again. Only through the total destruction of the dark dragon can the world be saved from annihilation. The final page of this book is blank. So that's once again repeating. Okay, so if the dragon ever rises again, you can't seal him away. You gotta kill him. That's basically what I got from that. Looks like it's dark already. 7:30. That's a shame. I want to go here. The banner of arcane symbols seems to indicate that this building is the apothecary of the city. Knock on the door. You get no response to your knock. Perhaps the owner's upstairs and cannot hear you. So it looks like we're going to have to come to the apothecary on day 2. We can go down to the docks. We know there's a couple inns nearby. Look how beautiful this place is. So amazing. I saw a parrot. That must be the inn. And over here we have gates to the city. This is the east gate of the city. Through this portal lies Science Island and the exciting island of Marit. Ooh. Store does not look like anyone has used it in some time, so we don't want to bother them. You wonder why the doors of this building look like something you see on a barn. Then you realize that the weapon is a centaur and it all makes sense. So this looks like the... Is this the weapon shop? The weapon shop looks closed for night. Okay, so that's the weapon shop. This sign reveals that the building is called the Dead Parrot Inn. This person looks tough, but stupid. Really?
Dead Parrot is open.
Hello, Abdul. So let's go into the Dead Parrot Inn. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.